doing something wrong, disappointment, ego, being called out, and seeing someone you don't want to see. This video is just really about me speaking on those topics, I guess. I've actually been putting it off because it's an uncomfortable feeling for me. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to admit to it, because it is just something so like, oh, you've done something wrong. Oh, you feel guilty. Oh, you're actually in the wrong. It's now your fault and you have to take accountability. And I know for a fact I'm not the best at taking accountability, and I understand that. It just sucks. The other day I got called out for doing a behaviour that is quite damaging to myself by a really close friend of mine, and I got so indignant because it just picked on my ego. And I was like, oh, but who are you? Who do you have the right to tell me what to do? Tell me off, tell me anything? Which is fair, but it's also not at the same time, because he was just looking out for me. And because of how hurt I got from being called out for this action, because it's something I enjoy, blah, 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 blah. And it's something that I don't think is too bad, but in hindsight is quite bad. I was like, how dare you? How dare you try and take away the one thing that, like, keeps me going? My brain's a little scattered today. Sorry, guys. I went to work when I was not supposed to. It's currently 7 a.m. on a Sunday, and I've been up since like 5:30 and works tomorrow. I got the dates wrong. But it's fine, let's go back to it. The whole, you think you are perfect. You think, everyone knows they can do wrong, but no one really retrospectively looks at life, and it's so uncomfortable being called out. But it also takes a very strong friendship to be called out to last. I don't know how my relationship with that person has been affected by being called out, because I was like, how dare you? How dare you call me out? And how dare you tell me what to do? And how dare you be on your high horse above me? But that's all like trauma coming from my past. I was in a pretty controlling relationship. So when I sense someone is on their high horse, I get so like, how dare you? I get so triggered and so hurt, and every little bit of pain and that weird feeling in my chest comes back. If I feel it right now, like I'm feeling this emotion by like processing, by talking to you guys about it, by having my own little say on it. If I feel it, it just feels like spiky. It feels like shards of glass going through my heart, and I'm like, oh, get away. And it's also so uncomfortable. Being in a situation that isn't nice, in a difficult conversation, is not comfortable. It's not fun. It's really not fun. And I just got really distracted. I'm on a road near where I live, about to like go to a coffee shop, because like I woke up early and I'm gonna seize the day. And I just saw someone go the wrong way up one way and get like hooted out the way, and this guy like did a U-turn in front of me. I was like, I went weird, looking in my mirror like, you can't do that. And then I saw him like come face to face with a car, and he be hooted out of the way, and it was quite funny. Kind of stuff I would do. Actually, no. I mean, if you didn't know the road, I understand it, but brave. I mean, there are also no one-way signs, so fair enough. It's everyone else's fault. Exactly. That's exactly. It's everyone else's fault, isn't it? It's not your fault. It's everyone else's. You didn't do anything wrong. You are not to blame. You do not have to be accountable. It's everyone else's fault. You're in the wrong for calling me out, not my own actions. And that is not true. It's not everyone else's fault. You're the only person who can control your actions. You're the only person who can do anything, really. Like, in your own life, you're the only person who can, like, act in a way that is right. In your life, you are the only person who controls the steering wheel. You're the only person who's driving forward. Car analogy, because I'm in a car. The only person who's driving forward in your life. You can stop, you can brake, you can be stuck in places, or you can turn around. But you could be going the wrong way. You have to go forward, or you could just go as fast as you can through life and never really stop to see anything. Or you could take a nice road trip through life, winding as the roads go, and just go with it and let the road ahead of you lead you. And with all of that being said, you still have to take accountability for where your car goes. If you crash into someone, it's not the car's fault. It's your fault because you were driving it. So you need to really take accountability. You need to stop, breathe, journal, think, and be like, okay, how's that? How have my actions impacted the people around me? Have my actions impacted my own life? How have the actions around me done anything really? Like recently, I feel my life falls apart every 3 months. Everything crumbles and I have to rebuild, or like once a year when I've changed my mind about something. For example, I used to love film. I used to really love film, and I recently was disillusioned with it. And the weirdest things I'm in. I work for a big YouTuber. I work for the BBC. I'm a runner and I'm in, but I don't have the luxury to be a runner for the next 5 years of my life. So I've decided to do an apprenticeship in electrical engineering, which is really cool. Little me would cry if I told her that happened. That I gave up. But I haven't given up because I'm still going to make film by myself. I'm going to get myself like a red cinema camera and go to different countries and document everything that I see. And I'm still going to make these. And who knows, maybe my YouTube will blow up. And I still make my bike content. Still make that content. And recently, I really fell in love with someone. I really fell in love with someone. And he liked me too. But he was too stuck in his own head to ever do anything about it. So he rejected me. And I got with someone after, and they were friends. But I'd known the guy before for longer, and the guy who I got with actually kissed me. It's not my fault, it's not my fault, that's not my fault. And then I hurt the guy I was in love with. And now he's not talking to me. And I live with him, and I don't know where to go or how to fix it, because for him, I was kind of like, I'm in this friendship group, yeah, and I see myself moving around this group and it's not right. I don't like it, but it's because I had I have a lovely father, but he was distant because he was working away. And I've had 2 really bad relationships. I look for a savior in people, and if people are just a tiny bit kind to me, I fall head over heels. I was madly in limerence in love with this guy, we'll call him K, about a year ago. And K and the guy I did have feelings for were friends, very good friends actually, in the same friendship group. And K led me on, used me for my emotional comfort in my house, and then would go to other places for physical comfort. And he actually turned out to be a massive one. And he broke my trust. And then we stopped talking. And me and this other guy, what are we gonna call him? B. I looked around, I see Boots Optician. B. B was always so kind to me and always like gently in the corner, just like doting over me. And B kind of like became my rock during the situation and was just so kind to me and so lovely. And then I started to like develop feelings for him, and they blossomed into something so much more beautiful than with K. And however, K and I had that history, B knew that history, so that was like point 1 against me for B. And I think that kind of did something there. And then I started living with all of them, and, well, not gay, with some other people. And B just kind of got a bit bored of me, I think. I'm a bit intense. I'm a bit too much. I'm actually not too much. You're never too much. I just wasn't right for him, and he was very lovely until he wasn't. And then he was very lovely to me. But he used to say, oh, how could people ever treat you wrong, Michaela? You're like, how? She's so lovely. It's not fair that she got treated wrong. I would hear that from Kay, that B had said that about me. And then B led me on for 5 months. We'd have a conversation of like, what are we? And be like, oh, nothing. Both like each other, but it's nothing. And they'd be like, oh, we need, yeah, firm boundaries. Then he'd cuddle me. I have such low standards and boundaries of myself. And then, yeah. And then before B went to the Isle of Man, because he rides motorbikes, I was really worried he was going to. So I went into his room and confessed to him, saying, hey, yeah, I really care about you. Please come home. Don't die. Take my own motorcycle leather jacket. That's better than yours. And he fucking destroyed it. And he stayed silent, and he rejected me. And I got so hurt by this, because it's like, that's a wound that my dad did to me when I was younger. Like, I would just say all my emotions, and my dad would be silent and then just walk out. And I was like, how dare you do that to me? How dare you do that to me? I can't be vulnerable and you do that to me. Oh, I'm gonna square up to you. And then I got really upset, and I went and got with a guy I'd known for a very long time, who was also his friend. But I'd known the guy for longer than he did. But yeah, and he got with me. Not even doesn't matter. It's not my fault. And I really hurt B. I really hurt B with that. And now he doesn't talk to me, and I don't know what to do. And I have to take accountability that, oh, I mucked that up because I, got with two of his best friends. Oh, that paints me in such a bad picture. But that's the reality. Sometimes you are the villain in someone's story. You can think you are such a good person, but you can also do wrong. Nothing's black and white. Everything is grey. And you're allowed to be disappointed in your actions. You're allowed to be called out. You're allowed to do something wrong. You just kind of have to accept it and realize, oh shit. And if it's a recurring pattern, you need to change it. But you can't hate yourself into change. You can only love yourself into evolution. And you got to be gentle and kind with yourself and just recognize, accept, release, and fill in with something else. You can do that with journaling. You can do that with saying out loud affirmations. I need to go to therapy. I'm going to therapy. But this entire thing, and then B, after knowing everything Kay did to me, fought Kay around the day I came back, because I went away for a week after it all blew up, and no warning, he was just there, and I was like, I didn't want to see you, and that feeling of I didn't want to see you. What are you doing in my home? Get out of my house. But I live with 4 people, and they're friends. Okay. And I hate Kay, man. I hate Kay. Kay's actually the nickname he used to call me. But yeah, I don't know if any of my rambling has actually had any substance of any sort of sense. I don't know if this has helped, or if this has made you realize, oh my god, other people going through things the same as me. Oh my god, I'm not alone. You're not alone. You're never alone. There's 8 billion people on this earth. You think no one is having a similar experience to you? There are. Find communities, find people. And how I am dealing with this is I am going to therapy, I am journaling, I am also exercising. Exercising is helping me a lot with I don't process emotions well. I have really bad ADHD, I have really bad dyspraxia and dyslexia. And maybe people say I have autism, but I'm not diagnosed. These are not the droids you're looking for. And And I'm very bad at processing and feeling my emotions. So I've gotten into like somatic tapping, swimming, running, and just like trying to embody emotions a lot more than I could before. Does it always work? No. Do I sometimes snap? Yes. But have I been taking a step back, breathing and thinking first, and like grounding and realizing, how do I want to proceed? Having for the longest time I didn't think before I acted, and that has now bit me in the ass. So after a very long time, after 21, nearly 22 years of my life, I've had cycles repeat and repeat and repeat until I realize, ew, let's break that cycle. You need to break the cycle today to change tomorrow. And that's why I went on a run yesterday. Oh my god, I did a run for the first time. I ran 4 kilometers in 36 minutes. I was not happy about it. I was not happy. I did running for 5 minutes, walking for 5 minutes, running for 5 minutes, walking 5 minutes. And I'm going for a swim today. What am I doing? Who am I? Big strong Michaela, that's who we are. We also need to get the eating in control. I haven't eaten for 3 days. Oops. Oh, and now like my house is really like awful, and there's like an elephant in the room because I kissed a boy. Because a boy kissed me. My entire friendship group has kind of turned against me. And I know B just sees me as like trouble. And he doesn't want to be involved with it. And I need to fix it slowly. I'll fix it by like riding bikes and stuff with him, but if anyone has any advice for my situations, I know I'm giving my 2 cents and everything, and I don't know if I've actually added any value. Rejection hurts, disappointment stings. All of the emotions I've listed kind of fall under the same feeling of, oh, okay, I have to just, the sun will rise again tomorrow, I just have to take a step forward. I can't stop. You can never stop. I mean, you could, but it's not worth it. You can't stop, you just have to move forward. And if you stay stuck in your pool of desolate sorrow, you're just gonna drown in it. So you gotta keep swimming, gotta keep moving, gotta keep going. Oh, someone is parallel parking behind me. But yeah, I love you. Keep moving, keep going. Everything's going to be okay. You're not this evil cretinous person, but you do need to take accountability for your actions. I love you with all my heart. Be safe, be kind, be smart. See you later. I'm Michaela. This is my second video. Thank you so much. Goodbye. 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 If I did vlogs, would you guys like that? Goodbye. All right. Bye.